guys looking for coins? Well, look no further than UT coin banks like the DFS sale. It never fucking ends. Use the code RAT66 at checkout for the most money if you order. And apart from that, hope you guys do enjoy today's video. Done it in one take. What is up, guys? ThePremiumRat here. Welcome back to episode 14 of the Spurs career mode, and we start this episode by, just thought I'd show you the table. We are currently sitting with only 29 games played, so we've got 3 games in hand on the likes of Man City and Liverpool, who are occupying, the 5th and 4th places, which is where we were going to be finishing. And as you can see, we're on 44 points, so if we win our 3 games in hand, that takes us to 53 above Man City, but just behind Liverpool. So top 4's not out of the question. As you can see there, Burnley propping up the table. Anyway, on to our first game of the episode then. We had a couple of Premier League games to start off this episode. First one is at home to Aston Villa. They're not doing particularly well this season, I don't think. But we don't get off to the greatest of starts. Aston Villa have a couple of decent chances early on. Agbonlahor getting played through. Lloris making an absolutely fantastic save. But actually from this, we break. And we have a great chance of our own. Destro being played through. And just unfortunately hitting the post there. Probably should have done a little bit better, but not a bad chance nonetheless. But then, Villa kept pressing, and then this is an absolutely ridiculous double save from Lloris. How he's got his hands to the second one there was absolutely amazing. But it just proves how much of a world-class goalkeeper he really is. But anyway, a little bit against the run of play, we actually managed to take the lead on the counter-attack then. Eriksen slipping through Robbie Soldado, who we started ahead of Marshall up front. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but over the past couple of episodes, we've changed formation to like 4-1-2-1-2 to incorporate both strikers to give us some more firepower up front. We decided to start Soldado at left striker instead of Marshall today, and he's come up with the goal. We didn't have another fantastic chance here. Just after half-time, Destro doing really well, getting onto his left foot, but unfortunately firing just wide. I'm not really sure how that doesn't go in, and I'm not really sure how this doesn't go in, to be fair. Villa's best chance of the game, whipped in, and then it's smashed against the post. I think it was by Kieran Clark, it might have been. They were throwing bodies forward at the end, and that somehow cannoned off the post. But anyway, guys, that is how it finished. 1-0, and as you can see there, looking at the stats, it was fairly comfortable, to be fair. Just lost a little bit of a possession battle, but other than that, shots and stuff, we deserved it at the end of the day. On to the second game of the episode then. We had another home game, another Premier League game. This time it was Swansea. We're starting with Lloris, Walker, Kabul, Vertonghen, Davies, Dembele, Lennon, Chadley, Eriksen, Destro and Marshall. So Marshall coming in for Soldado up front. Even though he bagged the goals, we just thought we'd try and outpace Swansea on the counter-attack. But we don't get off to the greatest of starts yet again. We start fairly slack. It drops to Bonnie. Just inside our box. I'm not really sure why he hasn't been picked up, to be fair. And he's found in acres of space, and he takes his time and coolly slots into the corner past Lloris to give them the 1-0 lead after about 17 minutes, I think it was. And then things went from bad to worse for us. Just on the stroke of half-time, Shelvey gets played through, but unfortunately Lloris tried to come out, couldn't really save it, and he doubles Swansea lead, and that was 2-0. We were 2-0 down at home, and we're not usually 2-0 down at home, so it was a bit of a wake-up call. And, we really needed to get our act in gear. So at half-time, we made a couple of changes, switched back to 4-3-3 to see if it would help. And I think we made a couple of substitutions in the end. I'm not quite sure. You'll see in a second. But we swapped a few people around. I think we brought Townsend on for Chadley and Strootman on for Paulinho. Might have been there just to shore up the defensive side a little bit as we're throwing men forward. And as if by magic, straight away, fucking Marshall goes through straight off the kickoff, tackles the Swansea players, bursts through, fantastic bit of skill to get past the last defender, and calmly, collectively slots into the bottom left-hand corner with his left foot to bring it back to 2-1. And the comeback was pretty much complete. 5 minutes after that, Eriksen slipping through Marshall, and he bags his brace. He bags his second of the game to level us up at 2-2. 51 minutes gone, so after being 2-0 down at half-time, by the 51st minute we'd levelled it up, so that was absolutely fantastic. But then Swansea had another fantastic chance here. This is an absolutely unreal save from Lloris, so I have no idea how he keeps that out. That is pretty much behind him before he's even fucking saved that, but that was a great save. But finally we do then manage to take the lead. Again, Marshall grabbing his hat-trick this time, but getting played through. Good work by Eriksen, then he slips through Marshall, pretty much one-on-one. He takes his time and slots it past the keeper. Keeper probably could have done a little bit better there, not going to lie. He gets a hand to it, but unfortunately can only parry it into the corner. I think it was Tremel they've got in goal. I'm not sure if they're playing Fabianski, but he's probably going to get dropped after that little bit of a howler. But that's a good finish by Marshall nonetheless, and that was fucking needed as well. Being 2-0 down at home to Swansea We need to keep picking up points. I think these were the 2 games in hand as well. So if we were to win both these, you know, we'd still have another game in hand, and that would move us up to 6th position. So I think we're currently sitting in 8th. But our joy was very much short-lived. Typical fucking Tottenham. Swansea find a way to equalise somehow. Honestly, just the defending is poor. The defending is poor. The defending is fucking poor. And Popov, the fucking Bulgarian beast, somehow manages to, you know, stand up at the back post, takes it down, and coolly slots past Lloris to bring it back to 3-3, and that was equalised. And I'm pretty sure, you know, that was the game done. To be fair, you know, I was pretty sure in my mind that the game was done. But our players had other fucking ideas. In the 90th minute, Townsend does so well to get past a couple of defenders. And all he's got to do is sweat it to Marshall. And it's come off fucking Sigurdsson of all people, the ex-Spurs man. And it's gone in off the post in the 93rd minute to give us the 4-3 victory and 3 vital points to take into the rest of the Premier League season. Absolutely fantastic result in the end. Anyway, on to our 3rd and final game of the episode, and this is going to be the team to play the FA Cup semi-final against Leicester at Wembley. The biggest game of the season so far for us, 100%. I'm sure you guys are excited for this. But if we beat Leicester, Man United, I'm pretty sure Man United already booked their place into the final. As you can see there, they beat Swansea 2-1 in the semi-final, and so it was going to set up a massive clash with United in the final. But no disrespect to Leicester, we really should be getting through. You know, we beat them home and away in the league, just about, I think. I think away it was quite a decent game. I think it finished 4-4. It might have finished 4-4 actually. But there we are, Vertonghen leading the lads out into probably the biggest game of the season, sellout at Wembley. And straight from the kickoff, I knew that this was going to be fucking difficult because EA were going to fuck me over as much as possible. We haven't had an injury like that all season, and 10 seconds into the semi-final, Destro gets stretchered off. So our main attacking threat up front had gone off, and I knew that this was going to be more tougher than anticipated. Nick Powell doesn't even get fucking booked for that challenge. It was absolutely disgusting. But we get our first chance then. Lamela whips in the corner. Chadley rises high, and a decent save out of Schmeichel, to be fair. Anywhere other than straight at him, and it probably could have gone in. Honestly, I have no idea how we don't take the lead here. Marshall gets played through. He gets tackled. It falls to Strootman, and then Lamela taps it in, but he's offside, and he's, you know, fairly comfortably offside. To be fair, it's a decent decision. But as you can see, we were making all the ground to try and, you know, take the lead. We were dominating the game. Had a couple of early chances. So, you know, it was a struggle to score, to be honest, and completely against the run of play. Just before half time, Leicester do actually take the lead. It's Vardy down the wing, he whips it in, and King, I'm not sure what his first name is it Andy King or Tom King or something like that? People are going to slate me in the comment section. I'm pretty sure he's from like New Zealand or Australia or something though. But anyway, King rises highest. Again, it was pretty much one-on-one. I think we played Davis at left back or Rose for this game, but he gets sucked in and misses the header, and King from fucking like 6 yards is not going to miss from there, and that put them 1-0 up. But as you can see there, into half time then, we were dominating the game. As I said, we couldn't have really played any better, and I'm pretty sure I was confident that the goal was going to come. So again, just like at half time against Swansea, we made a couple of changes. I'm pretty sure we switched back to the 4-1-2-1-2 just to give us some extra firepower up front. But obviously, Destro had been stretchered off, so we took off Maya for Ericsson, and we also brought on Soldado, and that was it. I tried to make one more substitution, but obviously we made one in the fucking like first 5 minutes, and the changes seem to have worked. Marshall played through, doing a fantastic bit of skill. Again, we love that little bit of skill to cut back inside. And in the 52nd minute, just after half-time then, we managed to pull it back and equalise to bring it back to 1-1. And I was confident that we were going to go and get the winner. Well, not necessarily the winner, but take the lead. And that's exactly what we do. At half-time, we brought on Soldado, obviously, and he gets played through, and he absolutely rockets one past Schmeichel to give us the 2-1 lead in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Sliding on the floor, the Yids going absolutely mental in the stands. We brought on Ericsson, the 2 substitutions combining well. Brought on Ericsson, we brought on Soldado, and Ericsson with the assist, and he slips through Soldado, who gives us the 2-1 lead. But pretty much straight away, again, some absolutely woeful defending by me. It falls to Hammond. I have no idea how he gets through there, and I have no idea how that goes in near post. But that brings it back, well, that equalises for them, and now it's 2-2, and there really is, we do really have a game on our hands, and this was going to be more difficult than anticipated, even though there's no, don't disrespect to Leicester, we really should be beating them, but as I said, it's the magic of the FA Cup, anything could happen. And I'm going to let this roll, because I will show you what happened. Stupidly by me, I tried to run forward with Soldado, gets tackled, and all of a sudden, one ball through from Nick Powell, and my defence is all at sea. Ulloa slips in Jamie Vardy, and he just happens to hit the fucking, where the post and crossbar meets, and it sails in off there. And that gives them the 3-2 lead, and we were bang in trouble. I'm telling you now, EA just wanted to fuck me over as much as possible. And in the dying embers of the game then, we just were knocking on the door, we were ultra attacking, we were all out attack. Lamela does fantastically well, he whips it into Marshall, takes it down, but unfortunately hits the post. And that was pretty much that. That was it, boys, that was it. We'd lost the semi-final, unfortunately. If you look at the stats, we totally deserved to go through. But at the end of the day, they took their chances and we didn't. So I was really, really disappointed with that. Anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. I'm about to get absolutely ruined in the comment section. If you have enjoyed today's video, another 50 likes would be great. If you are new around here, please do not forget to subscribe. And if you're not already following me on Twitter, the link to that will be down in the description. Apart from that, I love you all, and I will see you guys later on. Goodbye.